someone special in the crowd that I would like to acknowledge tonight. Since our very first auction in 2010, we have used this event to award our Cassin Award for commitment to mission. This award is given to somebody who has exhibited extended active involvement in the school, who shows a deep understanding of our mission, and who contributes through not only their own financial means, but through the efforts of fundraising as well. I now direct your attention to the screens to learn about this year's Cassin Award recipient.
I've known Kelly for the past 8 years in my role here at De La Salle. There have been some hard moments for the school. There's hard moments with our campaign. And Kelly, voice, her spirit, her grit, always was an inspiration to me to never give up. And we've reached our goals because of that. Our gymnasium, the first gymnasium in our school history, would not have been possible without Kelly Hale's involvement in our school. She came along with the right kind of energy that inspired all of us, and we are here in this gymnasium because of her.
Boy, what I've learned from Kelly is just that determination, very goal-oriented. You know, she was not going to stop until the school was built and the campaign was finished. I keep coming back to the word fearless, but that's kind of Kelly. I mean, she really handles adversity and challenges with such strength.
Well, she's just the hardest worker ever. I mean, she grew up on a ranch, so there's no phony baloney with her. So she just works really, really hard, and she's really, really smart.
Kelly is tough to begin with, and she jumps right in with both feet and takes it head on. And if you know Kelly at all, she's a no-nonsense person, but she's terrific.
She's always assigned a high level of value to education, but I think the De La Salle thing became really important because education for people that were disadvantaged, and to see people struggle, to not have advantages in life, I'm sure that was something that she could embrace.
She's always been a real fighter for the underdog. She could see real value to what De La Salle was doing for the students.
I think she recognized in the De La Salle kids the same work ethic that she grew up with.
Yeah, they weren't handed anything. They were working a job and going to school.
Yeah.
Takes a certain type of student that gets it and isn't afraid of working hard, and I think she probably saw herself in that.
Mm-hmm.
You've been such an incredible role model to me, and I think an inspiration, both to me as well as the broader community, and have really, frankly, I think changed the trajectory of so many people's lives. And I really don't think there are many people that can say that. I hope that I can raise my children with, similarly great values and with a commitment to service learning. I love you. Thank you so much for all you do. And I hope you're able to enjoy the evening and realize how loved you are, both within our family as well as the community.
Talking about my dad's always tough, and because he was the guy that gave us all away and helped us get there. But Kelly was the apple of his eye. We all knew, the brothers all knew, that Dad loved her the most, but we were good with that because, that's fathers and their daughters. And it's just the way it is in the way of the world. But he'll know it. He'll be there that evening.
On behalf of the students of De La Salle North Catholic, past, present, and future Knights, it gives me great pleasure to award the 2022 Cassin Award for Commitment to Mission to Ms. Kelly Hale.
Thank you, Ashley. And thank you so much for your leadership. We do need to get you baptized. I also want to a shout out to 3 special ladies, Gay Jacobson, Mary Boyle, and Cindy Miletus. And that was before I saw those nice things you said about me. We've shared the passion for this school for 16 plus years, and I'm proud to say it didn't always involve a cocktail. Tonight, I'm going to address the students. You are the unsung heroes of De La Salle North Catholic. You make the sacrifices, and you are the success of this program. I grew up on a farm in rural Oregon, and my parents were steadfast in their belief that after high school, their children would attend college. They hadn't had the opportunity. My 2 older brothers led the way, and I honestly can't imagine 2 better role models. They made the transition look easy. Russell, my oldest brother, in fact, took the time to change the trajectory of my major. I had selected elementary education. I had plans to become a teacher. However, if you know me, teaching young children would have been a disaster. I have 0 patience and on occasion have been known to swear. In the fall of my junior year over a beer, Russ asked some tough questions of his lost little sister. What was I interested in? I said money, even though I didn't have any. In high school, I'd help my dad with the books on the farm, and I liked problem solving. I enjoyed numbers because with numbers, there's always a black and white answer. But my main concern was that I only had 1 year of algebra in high school. It was hard not to notice that most of my classmates at the University of Oregon had calculus in high school, classes that weren't offered in my school. And I felt like success might be quite challenging. Russ wanted no part of my self-doubt. He knew I could do it. I would have to work harder than I'd ever worked in my life. And my motivation should be that Dad didn't have the money to pay for any extra college. I'm proud to say that after a lot of blood, sweat, and tears, I did obtain my business degree from the University of Oregon, and I went on to enjoy a career in finance. I get to learn every day. And this was all made possible because my brother took the time to believe in me. It's because of this mentorship and the opportunities my education afforded me that I firmly believe in paying forward this support, and this is why I'm so committed to this very school. The donors, the faculty, and the volunteers, they have the easy job, and that's to believe in the students. The students, they have the tough job, and that is to believe in yourself. I want to take a minute and thank my honored guests at my table this evening because I didn't get up to this podium on my own. My great friends, Peter and Julie Stott, family isn't always blood. You aspire not to make a living, but to make a difference. My mother, Vesta, who's 90 years young, you taught me the importance of perseverance, hard work, and maybe even tough love. My brothers, Russ and Pat Kilkenny, you two taught me the importance of honesty, consistency, and you gave me the ultimate gift of believing in myself. Pat, you taught me the importance of risk. Nothing in life is worth living without taking risks. You will fail, but don't ever quit. My sister-in-law, Stephanie, who leads her and Pat's Lucky Duck Foundation. The foundation champions the homeless population in San Diego, and the 2 of you have changed the destinies of so many. My daughter, Hannah, and son-in-law, Luke Redfern. Hannah's 2 grandmothers did not complete high school, and Hannah has an MBA from Stanford University. She epitomized hard work and belief in herself. And Luke also received an MBA from Stanford University and exemplifies hard work and a lot of patience with her family. And those 3 grandkids, they're the joy of our lives. My husband, Bob, who I would be remiss not to mention that exactly 2 years ago was diagnosed with stage 4 cancer. I think this falls under the heading that sometimes life just isn't fair. We both decided the pity party wasn't the best path forward, and we began the battle of our lives. On October 16th, 2020, Bob underwent brain surgery. The neurosurgeon asked him before the surgery if his preference would be to walk or to see. He was pretty expressive in his response that might have involved some very strong language that he just did not want to have to make that choice and not to screw it up. After a deep breath, his response to Dr. Roslin was that he wanted to see. It's challenging to learn without your vision. My husband also shares in a rural upbringing. He's the only one of his 5 siblings to graduate college. In high school, he drove 10 miles to a larger public high school to take more challenging classes, like calculus. He often jokes, I graduated in the top 17 of my class. Well, there was only 17 in his class. My dad was crystal clear in his advice to his children. He said, your education is the only thing that no one can take from you. So with that, I'd like to make a toast. I guess I don't have anything to toast, but that's okay. To believing in the great students and the opportunity we all have tonight to pay it forward. Cheers.